Hello, little bear. Hello, Gobble Gobble. Gobble Gobble, what are you doing? Oh, you want to read a book, the little Peter Rabbit book? Yeah? Sure, Gobble Gobble. You're excited. What about you, little bear? You excited too? Have we said hello to all the children today? Have we said hello to the children? Hello, children. How are you? Ha 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 da da da. Do you know the song of a little Peter Rabbit and he's got a fly on his nose? Do you want to sing it to me? Good on you, children. Hey, little bear, what about peekaboo? Do you want to play peekaboo? Peekaboo. Do you want to do it again? Oh, well, okay, don't do it again. But let's read a book. Are you ready? Little Peter Rabbit. This is a very lovely picture on the front. I think it's little Peter Rabbit eating some carrots in a garden. And I can see a couple of little birds flying out. It's a good artist. Let's turn the page. Once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits, Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail and Peter. They lived with their mother under the root of a big tree. Now, said Mrs. Rabbit one morning, you may go into the fields or down the lane, but don't go into Mr McGregor's garden. And here's a lovely picture of the mum getting everybody ready to go outside to play. And here she is, buttoning up a jacket. The other 3 little rabbits are already walking off. I can also see a little bird in the sky. Oh, not just one bird, old Robbie, 2. So, oh, this looks like a very cheeky picture. Flopsy, Mopsy and Cottontail went down the lane to pick blackberries, but Peter, who was very naughty, ran straight to Mr McGregor's garden. Naughty Peter Rabbit, and it looks to me like he has to crawl under a fence to get into the garden. And there is on the top a butterfly. And look, you can see him crawling under the fence. He looks cheeky too, doesn't he? First, he ate some lettuces and some beans, and then he ate some radishes, and then he felt rather sick. Let's have a close-up. There's a cute little bird. And there's Peter Rabbit, and he's being super naughty. Oh dear, what's going on? Turning a corner, who should Peter meet but Mr McGregor? He jumped up and ran after Peter, waving his rake, calling out, "Stop, thief!" Peter was very frightened. He rushed all over the garden and lost both his shoes. Then he tripped and got caught in a net. Can you see the little shoes on Peter Rabbit? They're very cute. There's one there and there's one there. I can see on this page a picture of a little bird, and she's way up to the shoe looking at it. Then he tripped and got caught in a net. Oh no! Some friendly sparrows flew down to help him. Mr McGregor came up, but Peter wriggled free just in time, leaving his jacket behind him. Oh boy, let's have a close-up. There he is, caught in a net. And I can see 3 little birds. And he's got no shoes on. So what's going on this page? He rushed into the tool shed and he hid in a watering can. Then he sneezed. Achoo! And Mr McGregor was after him again. Let's have a look at the picture. I can see Mr McGregor and he looks like he's got flowering pots. Can you see where Peter Rabbit is? I can see 2 little ears popping up out of the watering can. Can you all do a sneeze for old Robbie? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Achoo! Bless you, children. So, what's this picture? Peter leapt out of a window, knocking over 3 plants. The window was too small for Mr McGregor to get through. I can see Mr McGregor's boot. Can you? Yes. Let's have a look at the words. There they are. Mr McGregor went back to his work and Peter was alone again. But he was very frightened and he was very, very lost. Oh, poor little Peter Rabbit. Let's have a close-up on him. There he is. And he does look frightened, doesn't he? It's very good drawing. And that little bird is with him again. It's a very, very happy and friendly little bird keeping our Peter Rabbit company. After a while, Peter found a door in a wall. A mouse was running in and out underneath, carrying peas and beans to her family. Well, there it is, the door in a wall. Can you see what looks like an apple tree, children, next to the door, up against the wall? I think this could be an apple tree. What do you think it could be? There's Peter Rabbit and the mouse. Peter asked her the way to the gate, and she had such a large pea in her mouth, she couldn't answer. Let's have a close-up. Oh, there it is. I can see the large pea in her mouth, just there. Oh, but look at poor little Peter Rabbit. He's crying. Oh, Peter Rabbit, everything's going to be okay. Let's go find out how everything's going to be okay. Can you children see a dragonfly? Yes, you're correct. It's right on top of Peter's name. Peter set off across the garden and came to a pond where a white cat was staring at some goldfish. She sat very, very still. Peter thought it best to keep going. He had heard some very alarming things about cats. Let's have a look at this picture down the bottom. That looks like a nice picture. What does that look like close up? Well, well, that's very well drawn, don't you think? We've got blue flowers and pink flowers and a little bird nestled in amongst all those reeds. And let's have another look at the white cat picture. There's the white cat and it's staring into the pond. Can you children see Peter Rabbit? Oh, golly, golly, gosh, gosh, you children are so good. There he is. I can also see a couple of bees in this picture. I'll have to move the page for you though. There they are, up the very top. There's that pretty little white cat staring into the pond.
Then suddenly, quite close to him, Peter Rabbit heard a sound. Scratch, 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 scratch. He scuttled under the bushes. Let's have a little look at Peter Rabbit under the bushes.
That's a very good drawing, don't you think? He does look a little bit afraid, hiding under the bushes. But nothing happened, and he crept out. There was Mr. McGregor hoeing onions, and just beyond him was the gate. Wow! What good news for Peter Rabbit! There is Mr. McGregor in the garden, and can you children see the gate in the distance? Can you point at it for me? Oh, you're also very, very good. Well done, Lizzie. I can see you pointing now. Do you children know that Lizzie's my granddaughter? Yes, she is. And I've also got a grandson called Finn. Hello, Finn. Are you enjoying the story? Well, what's going on here?
Very quietly, Peter jumped out and started to run as fast as he could. He slipped underneath the gate and was safe at last.
This is a great drawing. Can you see this? We've got a couple of little birds in the top corner. We've got Mr. McGregor running with his rake. We've got Peter Rabbit scurrying underneath the gate. And who else is with him? Yes, there are 3 little birds on top of the fence. They've been with him and keeping him company. They're such good friends. Well, this looks like an interesting picture. What's it about?
Let's have a look at the words. Mr. McGregor soon found Peter's blue jacket and shoes, and he hung them on his scarecrow to frighten the blackbirds.
What a good idea. And there's Mr. McGregor in the background, digging into his garden. And there's little Peter Rabbit's blue jacket and shoes. I can see some birds on the ground, and I can see 3 very big blackbirds. It's a good picture. Very well drawn. So, Peter Rabbit looks like he's found his way home. Let's read the story.
Peter didn't stop running until he was safely home. He was so tired that he flopped down on the sandy ground and closed his eyes.
Well, he must have been tired. Can you see his family, his little sisters and brothers behind him? I can too. 3 little sets of ears. 1, 2, 3. And look at Peter Rabbit. Look at his little face. He's exhausted. And here's a picture of his mum looking at him sleeping. She must have been cooking. She's got food happening and she's stirring a pot. And I can see his siblings in the opening of his burrow looking in. Peter Rabbit, he looks like he's fast asleep. He's had such a big day.
I wonder what happens next. Poor Peter Rabbit was not very well during the evening. Mrs. Rabbit put him to bed and made some chamomile tea to give to him. That was nice. Let's have a little look at the picture.
Here she is, cooking away, and I think she's got a teacup in her hand. Can you see that, children? And she's pouring water out of a big, big kettle. What's at the bottom of the page, I wonder? Oh, that looks like a fruit basket. And here, his brothers and sisters looks like they're eating, And here, Peter Rabbit looks like he's in bed. Let's read the story. But Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail had bread and milk and delicious blackberries for supper. Oh, I see. There they are. They're eating, and there's little... Can you see the blackberries in the basket? There it is. And there's some bees flying up there. And there's Peter Rabbit in bed. And that's the end of our story. Do you children think you can understand why Peter Rabbit got lost and why he was upset? Can you explain that to Oma Robbie? Well, you know, I think you're correct, because when they went out, he crawled under a fence. But after he got caught in the garden, he was chased away. And then he found himself caught in a trap, which he got out of. Then he found himself in a shed, which he's never been in before. And then he found himself jumping out of a window, which he's not done before. And so when he finally got through all that, Peter Rabbit was lost. If I got lost, I would be upset as well. And I think that's why Peter Rabbit had a little tiny tear on his face, because he was sad. He's just a baby after all. And he just wants to go home to his family. But after all of his adventures, he was very fortunate to see... What did he see? What helped Peter Rabbit get home? That's right, he saw the gate in the distance. That was good. And off he hopped, and then at the end of the day, he's in bed with chamomile tea, and he's safe at home, and his mummy's looking after him. And that's the adventure and the tale of Peter Rabbit. What a fabulous story. What do you think, little bear? Did you enjoy it? I thought so too. What about you? Oh, excuse me. What about you, Gobble Gobble? Did you enjoy it? Oh, absolutely, little bear. And children, did you all enjoy it? I think so too. Well, I hope that you all have the most wonderful time, and I hope you are very blessed today. Take care, and Oma Robbie will see you again with our next storytelling time. Goodbye for now. Yeah, bye-bye, little Ted. Bye-bye, Gobble Gobble.